Hello, today I'll show you things that you should bring to the nether and they are not that obvious as you think. I will also show you how to use those items by just going to the nether. Hello there! Today I'll try to teach you how to not die in the nether cause that's kind of important. So we'll start with the equipment, a sword. Uh, if you have a better sword, that's fine. You can bring it. I'm just using iron stuff. So you can see that even if you have iron stuff, you can easily not die in the nether. Some blocks to pillar up or block enemy attacks or block enemies. Food, and this is more complicated than you probably think. Every food item has its saturation. From what I know, golden carrots have the most, and the close second is meat. So basically, if you can bring golden carrots, bring them, but if you can't, meat will do as well. Wood is kind of important for nearly every recipe in Minecraft. Golden helmet is the only gold armor piece that has the same armor as iron. If you have at least one piece of golden armor, piglins won't attack you, unless you aggro them, of course. Boats are used to safely get lower, without taking any damage. Flint and Steel is here to make your travels safe. If you didn't know, in the nether there are those guys. And they are not that pleasant. If they decide to do a little trolling, your only way out might be gone. But if you have a flint and steel, this won't happen, so it's nice to have one. And you probably heard about the cauldron trick, that if you place water in a cauldron, it won't vaporize, you can actually extinguish yourself in this water. But getting into the water is quite hard. But if you place a trapdoor like this, all your problems will be solved and it will be very easy to get into the cauldron. The first thing you want to do is click F3 and press F2. It will save your coordinates for later. And don't worry if you don't know how to access it, because I will reveal that in the end of the video. As you can see, I spawned in a cave of some sorts. If it happens to you, you have two options. You can replace your portal, or you can dig and try to get to the more open areas. If you want to dig, you should know that the ceiling of the nether starts about at 105 blocks, and the lava lakes are usually at around 30. So now that we spotted the open areas, we can start exploring. And here is the boat trick in practice. The first principle of exploration in the nether is that you should try to find open areas. I made a little mistake here, cause I didn't see the open area on the left. I should have turned there, but as I said, I didn't see it. The normal biome in the nether, the old one, is the best biome to explore. It has the best visibility and has the least amount of dangers in it, so if you can, stick to it. Next are these. They have a bit of danger, but not too much if you wear a helmet, but the visibility is sometimes not that great, so if you can, you should stick to the previous one. And the last ones are these. These have either the soul sand that makes you move slowly, that is not ideal, and has many ghasts, skeletons, and the other one has magma cubes, lava everywhere. If you just slip your fingers, you can die. And here we have the next tip. If you brought wood to the nether, you can make a mushroom soup. You just need to craft some bowls and find brown and red mushrooms. That achievement here means that you have the worst luck ever. Finally! Okay, so when you are in, you have to explore and find firstly the spawners of the blaze, and next you need to find nether warts. You have to be really careful to not attack the pigmen. Oh my god! There's like 6 of them. Okay, so there's a really quick like life hack. You can just place some blocks above and they are not able to cross like Enderman because they are on, I think, 2.5 blocks tall. I don't know, but yeah, they can't cross it. And if you encounter blaze, you can either use your shield to block them, or you can make a wall like this. You can even make this if you have a shield, because sometimes shield doesn't work if there are many projectiles. Okay, I found the nether warts. Oh, and here is, I think, a natural shelter from the... yeah, they can't cross here. And remember, always play safe. Don't die, because it's really hard to get those items back. But if you are here, collect the sand, because you'll need also the sand, not only the warts. 10 will do just fine, but we now have to seek for the mob spawner. Okay, I found it. Now we need to make sure nothing is dangerous here. We seal off every little corridor, and now we need to make it safe. We should rid of those pigments. So the easiest way is to just turn on peaceful mode and then back to your mode. But you can also just go away, unload the chunks, and then go back. It should work too. Okay, so if you are here, place some walls here, so if you will have low HP, you can escape and be quite safe. And you should place a cauldron near. Okay, the situation is kind of not under control, but if we just time it right, we can land, hit here or there, and not get hit yourself. Remember that blazes also have a melee attack. If you get too close to them, you will start taking damage. So yeah, you can just hop in, kill a few blazes. If you are on fire, you can go to your water again, and you can continue. It's quite safe, because if you are in danger, you can just back off. Okay, I've gathered 9 blaze rods. If you want more, just stay here. It's a really good method of gathering blaze rods, uh, and of course XP. If you didn't notice, I came to the nether with 0 XP. Yeah, it's quite easy to get XP here, but it's also quite easy to die, so if you collected the wards and the blaze rods, you probably want to go home. Yeah, right, I got lost. If you get lost yourself, here's a little tutorial how to access the screenshot that you did at the beginning. Hopefully you did it, because if you didn't, yeah, that's quite not good. Okay, to access those screenshots, you just click here and type %app data percent and click enter, and you should have something called .minecraft here. Click it, then you click the screenshots folder, and here's your folder with screenshots. You can just look on the one you need and voila, you have got your coordinates. If you want to become the first subscriber, go ahead and click the button, and I will see you in the next one.